Alright, boys wanted to come over to this pier and catch some skate. And I've hooked up. This thing is running all over the place. I'm glad I got them on this big thing. Glad I got them on this big rod.
Make sure it stays off the bottom and make sure it doesn't go towards any of these pylons.
Oh my goodness, it just like
suction.
Yep.
Turn your camera up. Looks like it's going straight into the bar.
He'll move. No, he's not fighting. He's just sitting there.
Well.
He was moving and then he stopped moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get him.
Like a kite. But a really
Told
big
you, they just stay there.
Like you're trying to reel on a parasail. Drop it down and get ready for it.
There he is.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Got him in the blood hole.
He ate it too much. He went in and so.
No, sir.
Doesn't matter where you hook it, just get it good. Don't unhook it.
No.
Snap it, then oh, it's
now
stuck.
Just bring it up.
Yeah, because it's caught on the leader.
Bring it on up. Bring it on up. All right.
Nice.
That's
Step
what
on the
y'all.
tail. Step on the tail. You almost got spine, Benjamin. You don't
See that
got
spine?
hook.
All right. This is what the boys wanted to catch. This. And watch that spine, Caleb.
Yeah, I'm stepping on it.
Yeah. So this is going to be a catch, clean, and cook skate. Let's see what you got, dude. It is a
Oh,
stinger.
that's a nice one too. It is. Can you pull it out, Tom?
Hold on. Hold on.
Don't get stuck.
All right. And he's up.
Let me chop some.
Chop the tail off. Oh.
We want him to be dead. I mean, it doesn't really matter which order you do it in.
Cool. All right, and grab him by his eye sockets.
They look like eye sockets.
All right, guys, we went out fishing today. The boys had went fishing last Wednesday, and they caught a couple of skate. Benjamin came home, cleaned one. We tried it out, and they said it was good enough to eat, and we wanted to go back and do it again. So we went out today. I snagged one, and Benjamin tried to clean it on the pier, but kind of wasn't the best situation. He got one, and he brung it home. So now he's going to show us the best way to clean these things, and we'll cook them up and show y'all what it looks like. So here he goes.
Flip them over.
All right, start on the bottom side.
You'll see these
This is
ribs looking gill thing.
right.
This face right here, everything like that. You can go around the outside of this right there.
Okay.
It can be tough for a second. Out and come out right about. There's a little bit of cartilage right up there, right by the mouth. There. And of course, you got the big spine bone that goes around. So I'm gonna come on this side. So right there's the spine bone, cartilage. So you're gonna cut through, and then I like to flip them over.
You want to go down that side
Right
yet?
here. I like to flip. Well, yeah, you're right. You gotta go all the way down, all the way through it. Make sure you get all the way through it so you can see it on the other side. That, and then you can
What about this side?
get that side. Down. All the way up. Right on that cartilage bone looking thing. Now you can flip it over. You can see this right there. You just want to meet them up. Try to find a little section where you can get through it. your knife. Maybe twist it around a little bit. Just get through there.
Don't lose your cutter off the edge.
Just kind of sliding. Yep, there you
Okay.
go. Alright. So we got the head all taken care of.
Yeah, and we cut the tail off while we was at the dock, so
Right, just
that
so-
spine won't get you.
Alright, so you're going to flip them over.
Okay.
You're going to feel right here, there's a little U.
Okay, gotcha.
Right there. So you're going to go right up on here. You don't want to go too deep because the guts are right in that, right there. So you just
Okay.
want to poke through right there. That's all you really need. There you go.
Whoa.
You just want to poke through just a little bit and then follow on the top side of the skin. If you poke some guts, it's not going to be the end of the world, but they're not the easiest thing to clean up. So we'll flip them around. Go around like this. A slimy fish. So you just try to hold on to them and everything like that.
Yuck.
Poke some more guts. So then you can actually cut all the way down across. Out this way.
They're cutting out his
Down
tail.
across. Yes, sir. Just out like that. You just pretty much want to get it to where you can reach through this side right here.
Mm-hmm.
Poke these out under through there. And dump these in your pile.
If anybody's ever cleaned a squirrel, it's kind of the same situation. Reach up around its esophagus and rip it all the way out down to the bottom.
Sometimes this right by this thing gets a little bit stubborn. And you can just go up and free up anything that's up there and just pretty much work it out. There we go. And there. Alright. The rest of this all out. I just do that so you're not poking guts all the way through, but you're pretty much just going to poke right back through there. In the same hole that you made. Go out, right through there.
I think if you went around and got your guts out of the way, then cut there, and when you start pulling that, all that would come.
It would.
through.
It just makes it to where you're not sticking. You can actually see what you're
Right.
going through. But you're just going to stick it through there again. Go back out. The same way you just did before, just on the bottom side. Right. Like that. Now,
Flip it over and break his spine just like you did on the
big bone again.
side of the head.
Let's try to find it, wiggle it around maybe. There it is. And then you go from this other side as well. There it goes.
Okay. Now we're left with the carcass, the two wings, and the spine that holds them together.
Yes.
So,
Clean up.
yeah, maybe you can wipe them all down and not have so much junk on them. Might even wipe down your top. Alright, we're going to do a quick cleanup. Alright, I did a little bit of cleanup to get rid of some of the blood and the slime. And drying the fish off and his knife off a little bit. And get a hold of stuff. You can see the special pliers over there on the table. We're going to use some vice grips to skin these things out. It's not the easiest thing. It's kind of like skinning a catfish. So,
If you got those catfish skinners or even pliers work too. You're going to make the first cut right up here, the
Okay.
spines right here. Make the first cut, make sure you go all the way across. Nice kind of
Let's
go
see.
off. So you're going to make the first cut. Make sure not to
Sounded
get too
good.
much meat on it. It's kind of hard to get meat on it. There's a bunch of bone there, but you're good. It's just about getting the skin up.
you want to get right under the skin.
flap like that. Should be able to grab these. Once they get slimy, it's very hard to try to keep everything as slime free as you can. It's kind of difficult with these things though. You're gonna take that, come down, and just work your way across the top of them, right here.
It ain't the easiest thing to pull that skin off, y'all.
No, it's not.
A lot of times you work your way over to one end, and then the whole thing will try to do better. Mm. Come on.
I don't know.
And you're gonna go all the way back over this side.
There you go.
There's a little meat coming out.
Yeah, we saved it. We saved it.
Cool. The little comes off for a second, it'll be alright. But there you go, and then
There
you
you
should
go.
be
Oh, look
able
at
to
that. Look how pretty that's coming off.
There you go.
Once you get to one edge.
I'll grab this. Cool.
That's awesome.
And then you can put this on the top of it.
Cool. That's one side. We're going to do the other side just like that. All right, we're ready to fillet the side now. We wiped it down a little bit so it wouldn't be as slimy and slippery. So which side are you starting
So you
on?
can tell by this right here. So
Mhm.
this is the bottom.
That's the
This right
top.
here is the top, and just how thick it is.
Okay, it's just like a flounder. The top is thicker than the bottom. So we're going to go right for the top piece.
You feel these little bones right here. You want to go in
Okay,
right along.
so it's like
those.
almost like the spinal column
It feels,
on
yeah,
a
it
deer.
feels like bones, but apparently not bones. Could have fooled me either. So you're just gonna want to get under this. Trying to save as much meat on it as I can.
Is that prepping for the underside?
No, sir.
Okay,
This
here we
is
go.
so the top. It's
The
kind
top
of weird.
phalange is over top of that piece of
Yes,
bone?
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Alright, so following the
Just
top of the...
cut down enough, then you just follow this bone
Once you
right
sort it.
along.
Sort.
Right like that. And let me stop running away from you. You should, in theory at least, be able to just come right down here. Go all the way to the end. Just like this.
You fillet it just like you do a flounder.
Just starting from down. Open that up there. It's a little bit difficult when it's not stable.
Yeah.
This
That's
one, the
it,
wing
one
came
little-
off, but yeah, we'll work through it. We'll work through it. I probably can't see too much of this.
That's good.
but-
Good you flipped it around though. That's good.
This right here is just so thin you can't really get too much meat off of it, so I
Right.
just kind of stop it wherever it wants to stop. Oh, you see that? I actually went too low to it and got these little cartilage bones that look like rib bones.
Okay, got it.
Then you just fix that right there. It worked out pretty good. And it gets real thin up here. Free this up here. And you just kind of finish it up. Don't want all that cartilage right there.
Right.
There you go.
There you go.
That's your first one.
What about that stuff right there?
This is
Is that
meat.
worth having?
It's meat. Yep. It just looks funny because that's right on the
The top
right
bone?
on the top side.
Okay, so that's one. We'll
Just
flip the
gonna
other
flip it
side.
right over.
And
You
we'll
can
do
tell it's
exactly.
much thinner.
Yeah. All right, guys. Benjamin filleted 2 skate.
And they weren't
You
too
get-
big, huh?
And you get 2 pieces, top and bottom, off of each wing. So you can tell the difference between the big top sides, there, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, one of these you must have did a good job on the bottom one.
The bigger
That
one.
one you
I was
did a
able
good
to get a
job
little
on the
bit.
bottom one. Because the bottom ones are kind of smaller. But you can't tell. One of these looks like it's
Yeah, this
another
one
top.
and this one right here were bottoms.
You did pretty good on
These
that
ones
one.
are bottoms. One and two. I
So,
don't really know.
Exactly.
This one was the top, this one
So,
was the top, and that one was the top.
I mean,
You
that's a
can tell
pretty good amount of meat for
that. 2 decent little size
skate.
skate.
So we'll get back with you when we cook them up and eat them.
Peace.
All right, guys, we went out fishing a couple of weeks ago. Me and the boys caught some skate. So we're doing this catch, clean, and cook skate. Is it gonna be good? We've got some of the fillets out right here. My wife's cutting them into smaller chunks because you don't need a big chunks at a time. And what we're gonna use, we're gonna use an egg wash. We're gonna crack the eggs, mix them up, and this is what we're using right here. House Autry chicken seasoned breader mix. Believe it or not, that's very good. And we're gonna do it outside because it's Mother's Day. And so we got our 2 pots on the Coleman stove. Y'all stay tuned, we'll show you a little bit of this cooking. I don't do the cooking, my wife does.
So we're gonna crack some eggs and then beat them up. Where did the fork go? Oh, it's right here in front of me.
Does it make it easier to cook them when you cut them into smaller pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It does.
Look at that fillet right there.
That's a pretty one. Benjamin did a good job.
You can tell that's the top side of it.
The top side of the skate.
Mm-hmm.
But they were just a prettier cut.
And they're thicker meat too.
Okay.
Just
So
like
it's easier.
just like a flounder. The top side's thick and the bottom side's
But it
thin.
doesn't taste like flounder to me whenever I tasted it. It was more like catfish, right?
There we go. So they're all cut up.
Woo. Okay, hey, honey, I'm running out of egg. Can you get me some more egg, please?
All right, cool. How many you need? I got 3 right here.
2 or 3 will be great. Perfect, thanks.
All right.
Supply and demand, right?
That's right. See if I can get a bunch of shells in the eggs. Make our fish crunchy. Don't tell I'm not the cook. All right, first batch of skate going in the deep fryer. Going in the grease. Man, them look yummy. Ooh, look at that. I have to let them cool before I can eat them. Feel like we turned it down low enough this time?
I think so.
Okay. Try not to get your grease too hot because then it cooks the outside too quick and the inside won't get done.
Daddy, can you fix this one right here? I curled it over accidentally.
Don't know which one.
That's fine. You got it. Alright, move them all around and see if I have more space.
That's probably enough.
I think so. Sounds like a car.
Yep. Alright, y'all, here's the first batch off of there, man. It looks good. I'm gonna pop a piece over here.
Sure.
Grab anyone. He got the biggest one. I know what he
okay.
did. Grandma's got a piece.
I won't. Well, I get.
You got it,
They're
you
all
got
big.
Alright.
Can I have a small piece?
That was the one I wanted.
That's
I'm gonna
alright.
take
Oh,
that
it
one.
looks wonderful.
Benjamin, he's behind the camera, so he's gonna get one. Just grab one.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna try it out. This is skate.
Mm. Whoa.
Very good.
What do you think?
I
Pop
thought.
liked it.
I thought
Grandma,
it was going to be tough, and it's not even tough. It's amazing.
what do you think,
like
Cal?
catfish. Very good.
Oh, it's
Tastes
delicious.
kind of like shrimp.
Um,
A little bit like shrimp.
Really? Okay.
No,
I like it.
It's good. It is like catfish.
So don't always throw back your skate. Clean them rascals up. Deep fry 'em, man. They're good stuff.
Really
Thank y'all
good.
for watching. We'll
Real
see
good.
y'all later.
Peace.